Hey everyone, Nate from Grower's House here, and today we're going to be touching on air conditioning for indoor grow rooms. In particular, mini split air conditioners for indoor grow rooms. We're going to review mini split air conditioning units because they tend to be one of the best AC options for growers because they are extremely good at converting wattage energy into cooling power. Now we will review some of the best mini split air conditioners in the hydroponics and indoor growing market, as well as go over features you should look for and compare different mini split air conditioner options. So let's get started. So mini split ACs are mainly so efficient because they avoid energy losses associated with ductwork of central forced air systems, like the ones you see in residential houses. So duct losses can account for more than 30% of energy consumption for space air conditioning. Mini split air conditioners also separate the portion of the air conditioner that creates heat and keeps it external from the area you're trying to cool. So for grow rooms, arguably the greatest benefit of mini split ACs is the ability to keep your indoor garden a completely sealed environment. A sealed environment allows you to keep consistent levels in your temperature, humidity, and CO2. And a common misconception about grow rooms is that you need fresh air exchange. This misconception is based on the need to bring fresh air with CO2 into your grow room, which is definitely very important. But if you're supplementing with exhale bags, a CO2 tank, or a CO2 generator, and keeping your CO2 parts per million between 300 and 1500, then your plants will grow healthily, assuming that all other variables are kept in check. So some other benefits are that units can be hung from the wall high up so that they don't take up much needed floor space that your plants will need. Now these units are called mini splits because they consist of two units, the indoor air handler and the outdoor condenser. Now these two components are connected via tubing that allows the necessary refrigerant to move through the two units. And there's also a condensation line for built-up condensation to be exited from the air handler to an exterior location, be it outside or another room. Now you generally need only about a 3-inch hole in your wall to connect this condenser to the air handler. Let's touch on the SEER rating, SEER, which stands for the Seasonal Energy Efficiency Rating. The SEER ratings are how efficient a unit is at converting wattage into cooling power, or BTUs. It's calculated by taking the BTUs divided by the energy usage in watt hours. Now a quick note, BTUs stand for British Thermal Units. And if you've ever heard of a 1 ton, 2 ton, or etc. in cooling power, 12,000 BTUs is essentially equal to 1 ton of cooling power, and 24,000 BTUs, 2 tons, and so on and so forth. Now, there are mini splits for use in home or residential environments, and then there are companies that specialize in making units for indoor gardens. The units made for indoor gardens are much more robust and usually made of higher quality components because they go through more stress than mini splits used for cooling the living spaces. Mini splits in grow rooms can be on for 20 plus hours a day in humid environments and have to constantly be cooling heat sources, those being your lights. So some of the most popular mini split units for grow rooms are Cozy Cool, Ideal Air, and Aura Systems. And at Grower's House, we try to carry only high quality units with warranties and ample information as far as installation and care from reputable companies. Some things to really look for when you're buying a unit. One first option that can be on some units is that it's really popular, known as Quick Connect, with pre-charged lines. Now, Ideal Air and Aura Systems offer this option, and what this option allows you to do is install your unit by yourself instead of having an HVAC or AC service professional come and do it for you. So in non-Quick Connect units without pre-charged lines, an HVAC professional must come out with a vacuum that purges the lines, which can then be connected to the two units, and then the unit can be turned on. So in Quick Connect units, these lines are filled up with the refrigerant, and the unit can be turned on after the lines are connected and the necessary installation procedure is followed. Now, units with the quick connectability are usually more expensive and generally have slightly shorter warranties than their non-quick connect counterparts. So, non-quick connect units are offered by Cozy Cool and Aura Systems. All the Ideal Air mini splits are quick connect units with pre-charged lines. Now, so the Cozy Cool and the Aura Systems will need an HVAC professional to install, although Aura Systems does have a line of quick connect units as well as non-quick connect units. But if you'd like to install the unit yourself, you can actually learn how to operate the vacuum so that you can essentially purge the lines yourself. Although some systems do void the warranty if an HVAC professional does not install it. So make sure you look out for whether that's necessary. But if you're going to have an HVAC professional come over, it usually costs approximately $200 to have them do this, although costs may vary. So another feature you should be aware of is that some units come with DC inverters that allow a compressor to operate at different speeds instead of just being 100% on or completely off. Units with DC inverters tend to have higher SEER ratings because they operate more efficiently, which helps them last longer and save electricity. So Cozy Cools in their 16 and 19 SEER rating have this feature, although the Aura Systems and the Ideal Airs do not. So another option to decide whether it's important to you or not is an auto restart function. Auto restart functions allow the power to go out of a unit, and when the power is restored, it will automatically turn back on at the settings that you previously had configured. So without this feature, your unit will not turn on or will turn on at its default settings if, say, there was a power outage. So the Cozy Cool 16 SEER and Aura Systems have the auto restart functioning capability. So with this information, this should help you make an informed decision when shopping for a mini split air conditioner. And if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below, email, or give us a call. This is Nate from Grower's House. Take care.